Hello, 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 hello. How are we all doing? I hope we are all well. Happy Thursday. Oh, didn't have all my pens out. Now I do. How are we all doing? Hi, Jamie. How are you? I don't know what sort of weather you've had, but it's absolutely been tipping it down here all day. All day. We are back working on our lovely, lovely snail. Beautiful weather. Oh, I wish. I wish we had some beautiful weather, but we don't. So just as a heads up, if you haven't seen it on the Discord announcements, there won't be a stream on Monday evening. I've got an appointment that I've got to go to, so I won't be here. Oh. So what have you been up to today? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Jack's just happily informed me that they're now broken up for half term. Which is always nice because I hate having to do the school run. Like, yeah, you get some time off. Went to a cafe and had a fry up. Oh, what, like a proper full English? Do you have the black pudding? Are you a black pudding person? I never used to like black pudding. even before I was a vegan, when I could have it. I don't know, I just didn't like the taste, and I think I was kind of put off by knowing what it was. And I was just like, no, I don't think it's for me. There's black pudding and white pudding, I think, but I don't know what makes white pudding different. Not today. I think I'm going to have to Google now and see what is actually in white pudding, because I have to know once I've thought of it. What is in white pudding? Okay, so white pudding is similar to black pudding but does not include blood. So modern recipes consist of suet or fat, oatmeal or barley, breadcrumbs, and in some cases pork and pork liver filled into a natural or cellulose sausage casing. Yum! Beautiful. I'll take your word for it. Just trying to think how to do this bit here. I'm reading a really good book at the moment. I just keep thinking about it as I'm sitting here drawing. As I've been in a bit of a reading slump for a while, and I found a book that has actually made me read again. I've been reading quite voraciously this afternoon, and it's called Not a Happy Family, Barry, I'm probably going to butcher her name, Shari Lapena or Lapena, I don't know how it's pronounced. And it's about these parents to 3 grown-up children, and the father is deliberately cruel and horrible to his children, and the mother is too weak to sort of stand up to him. And they're very rich, and they get brutally murdered. And the 3 adult children, for various reasons, they're all under suspicion for this murder. And there are all these secrets and twists and turns, and it's just a really, really good book. And I've not been able to, well, I have been able to put it down, but you know what I mean. It's just really, really good. Hey Faisal! What did I get Nick for his birthday? Okay, he wanted, because I asked him, what do you want for your birthday? Because no one could think of what he wanted, because he's really, really hard to buy for. And he wanted some things for when we go fossil hunting again in the summer, for when we go to Charmouth. And so he asked for a proper fossil hammer that's got a chisel attached to it, so that you can sort of break into the rock, obviously. He wanted a I can't think of the name of it, but it's like a circular thing, and it's got like a sieve at the bottom, so you can put in like a load of sand or a load of shale or something and sieve it all out. And one of those things for fossil hunting, so that, because obviously Charmouth, where you go fossil hunting, is along a beach and a cliff face, and a lot of it is very soft shale and obviously sand, and so he wanted that. And he also wanted a collapsible shovel for digging up the sand and things like that, but just all little things that sort of collapse down so that he can carry them with him for when we go fossil hunting in June. So yes, that's what I got him. And what else did he get? Oh, he got a pair of, Becca got him a pair of slippers, because he's always wearing out his slippers. James got him this thing that goes under your desk, when you sat at your desk a lot, and it's almost like a footrest type thing, so that he got him one of those, seeing that he sits at his computer and games quite a lot now. And I can't remember what Jared and Jack got him. I could not tell you. I don't know. Right, let's do these next. But he had a good birthday. It was nice and relaxing. He didn't really want to do too much because, obviously he's got this grumbling appendix, and he's not been feeling very well. And I think the antibiotics that they've given him have really kicked in today, and he's not really felt like doing anything. I left him downstairs Valoranting. I thought you were Valoranting with him, actually, Faisal. I thought you and Liz were on at the same time as him. Right. You were with Liz, Nathan, and Dylan. Oh, right, okay. You had to leave to eat. Okay, that's fair enough. played Valorant for ages. It's just don't know. Just really sort of got to be in the right mindset for it, I think, and just had other things that needed doing. I wanted to do yesterday for Nick's birthday. I wanted to do like a Valorant stream, but I couldn't get I'd not sorted out the issues with the computer, so I was just like, oh, I haven't got time now to sort of open up the tower and clean it all out, and in case there's any dust in there and things. So I was just like, it would just lag, and it just won't go very well, and so I decided against it. These go down here. Yeah. Streaming, yeah.
Good night.
Oh, good night. I thought you were already asleep. It's just Jack. Just Jack. Right. Okay. Good night, Jack. He's been up since like midnight, bless him. So and he's done a full day at college. So he's just like, yeah, I'm done now. This is what happens when people put themselves in weird sleep schedules. I don't think I saw James at all yesterday. think we're relatively close to finishing this. I've got one more big mushroom to do. And then just like the background, which is a lot of lines, but we'll really sort of pull the piece together. Right, so I've done that bit, so I need to do this massive mushroom at the top. Right, it's really weird because it's only a sort of like you don't get the full mushroom because it goes off the top of the page. Hey Haley! Thanks for the resub. 8 months. Oh my god, that's crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Right. I think I probably ought to draw like the line that goes around the edge of this picture, just so I can see where it goes up to. Do I have my ruler anywhere? I think so. Right, let me do. Oh, look at that, that's annoying. Almost got it on point. There, so you can see the edge of it now. Right, okay. Sounds like Super Mario music. Hey, Star Freckles! Hi, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, Star. Welcome, everybody. I was just watching you before I started my stream. You were just doing your little podcast, routines and rituals. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you all doing? Caught you live, yay! This is a Star Freckle raid, yay! We are busy doing this piece of art. It's inspired by a piece of art done by an artist called Luke Eidenschink. Yeah, grab some food, absolutely. Yeah, you've probably been going for hours. And he's given me permission to replicate it. So that's what we're working on. I'm just working on this mushroom up here. Let me just bring it down a bit, actually. But yay! Oh my gosh. I thought you was going to be going for hours yet. I thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to catch her until after my stream. Hey, little fox. Who else have I just popped by on my screen? Who did I get? So we've got Star, little fox, Arts, EJ. Hi, hello. How are you all doing? Hey, EJ, thanks for the follow. Oh. Feeling the love, guys. Feeling the love. Thank you so much. Everybody, welcome in our raiders. Everybody say hi. They're all nice guys here. I'm just trying to draw the gills for this mushroom. Most of them. Don't know what you mean, Artsy. Oh my god. They're all lovely. Let me just move this around a little bit. I'm just trying to see how this goes. Trying to keep in long flowing lines, but doesn't always work. But the gills under a mushroom aren't perfect anyway, are they? Do I think I might colour the sketch too? I could, but I like the black and white nature of it, so I think I'm going to keep it black and white. I mean, I could always photocopy it once it's done and then colour in, and because I have got the pens, I've got like different coloured brush pens, so that might be quite nice. Or I could use watercolour. I've got watercolour paints, so I could do that. Ooh, possibilities are endless. Now you've given me ideas. I could do a variety and see which one I like best. I'm not very good at my watercolours though, so I think I would definitely have to do it with on a photocopy or something. because I just think that would be too scary for me. To just do it on this main piece and then, you know, get it wrong, or if it didn't look very good. And then I'd just be really harsh on myself and say, oh no, you've ruined it. How's your little build coming along? Slowly. Painted the smithy last night, then again this morning. Still don't like it. Did some more to... What don't you like about it? I thought it looked really good. I thought... Hang on, let me just bring it up so I remind myself. Yeah, I thought, because you've put a lot of colour on the floor, I thought where you have like the forge bit, wherever the fire is going to be, because obviously a smithy has a fire, you could put like at the back, on the back wall, you could have like scorch or smoke marks going up where the heat would be. Or if that's the forge at the front, that little box at the front on the picture, you could put a lot of like soot or little matchsticks to make it look like little bits of wood. You could put all of those on there, because I really like how you've done the roof with sort of like all the different textures on the roof and everything. So yeah, I think you could do that, but I don't think it looks weird. Looks good. I'm going to start at this end now and then slowly sort of meet up in the middle. You're going to go and work on that. All right, okay, lovely. All right, I'll see you later, Artsy. You have fun. Clearly just sparked off a load of ideas for you, and now you're like, right, okay, I'm going to tackle that. That's good. I can hear Nick downstairs sort of yelling at the screen, or going, oh no, so something's just happened. Something has just happened. Right, seeing how that goes down. Maybe do it this way, might be better. I had a lot of mushrooms earlier today. Was it today? No, it was yesterday. No, it was yesterday. God, all the days rolling into one. I had a load of mushrooms on toast. It was so nice. It was so simple. But it was just something that I'd not had for ages. And I'd noticed that we'd kind of got like a surplus of chestnut mushrooms in the fridge. Where I'd gone out, I'd bought a pack of mushrooms, and then Nick had gone out and he'd bought a pack of mushrooms, and it was like, right, okay, we really need to sort of get through all these. Right, okay, so this is going okay so far. I'm not too worried about getting straight lines here, because like I said, there isn't any specific pattern to the gills under a mushroom, and you want that sort of natural look. If everything was totally regular and in really straight parallel lines, it just wouldn't look right. Because it's obviously it's a natural, organic specimen. What do you mean disgusting? I'm taking it you didn't have mushrooms in your fry up this morning then, Jamie. Mushrooms are meant to be drawn and not eaten. Okay. If that's what you think. I've actually got tomorrow I'm actually going to be doing some going to do like a crafty stream. I'm actually going to be doing some stitching, and I've actually got, have I got it up here with me? No, I don't think so. I've actually got mushrooms on an embroidery, and I'm going to be doing that. Why must I torture you with mushrooms? I think they look cute. Actually, no, I do have the kit up here. It's behind the screen. Hang on, I will. hang on, let me get the kit. I knew I'd brought them up here with me. Right, so I ordered myself 2 really cheap kits from Temu because I wanted to see what quality they were. And it's not too bad, actually, it's not too bad, so I thought I'd show you. So this is the one that I'm going to be doing. So it's on a black fabric, obviously, and you've got these lovely purple mushrooms with a cute little snail on the top, which I thought was cute. So you get everything in the pack. So you get the kit where it's already printed on there for you, so you just sort of have to fill in the colours and blend all the colours. And you get all of the threads and the needles, and it's all laid out, it's already sorted out for you. And I thought, well, I'll just see if these are any good. And they look to be all right, so I'm going to be starting those tomorrow. A duck. Hey, Star, who's just raided us, she's doing a duck embroidery at the moment, and it looks blooming amazing, let me tell you. And the other one I got, which was a really cheap one, is just a Christmas one. But I quite liked it because it was different, because it's got all these loops and the threads are all cut. So I thought that I'll do that one as well. But I'm definitely going to be doing the mushroom one, starting the mushroom one tomorrow on the stream. Oh, you want me to draw a duck? Oh my god, really? Really? This is not going to go well. Hang on. Let me get paper. Let me get your pencil, wherever it may be. Where is it? There we go. Hey Liz, how are you? Right, a duck. Okay. Okay, I already feel like I've screwed up, but let's keep going with it. Let's give it a weird eye. This is weird. Let me change the beak. I don't like the beak. I was going to have it in a sort of quack. It's going quack. But so it's got that little bit just there, isn't it? Actually, just to save me having to do any embarrassing feet, if I just do like little wiggles here, then it looks like he's in water. Here you go, duck. You're gaming Valo with Nick, right? Okay, so that's why I can hear him talking and chatting away downstairs then. How's it going? How's the gaming going, Liz? I have not played Valo for ages. You're so bad today. I don't believe you for 1 second. Surely you're carrying everybody. Right, so these come down, start to come down more at an angle. Come down in this way. So if I put in some guidelines. Just so I know how that's starting to look on the page. Right. I'm lucky if I'm getting more than 3 kills. She's lying. Oh dear. Well, how many is Nick getting? I have to say, he's been playing really well just recently. He got an ace the other night. Right, so I'm just going to keep sectioning off these bits. If I just keep going down in the middle, then that just sort of helps me keep my lines. But I'm putting some, I'm allowing some natural wobble in the line just to go with the natural feel of what the mushroom would look like underneath. I was playing Value with you 20 minutes. To this match, he got 10 kills one game. Cool, excellent. I mean, he will tell me when I go back downstairs. He always sort of keeps me up to date. Clearly he's doing quite well, even though he's in pain. For those who don't know, for those who have come here in the raid, my husband has got a grumbling appendix at the moment. And he saw his doctor earlier in the week, and because they're worried about maybe there's an infection there, he's on antibiotics and stuff, and he's not been feeling very well today. So the fact that he is doing very well at the game is very good. Right, just to add those little bits of texture in there. Right, I can straighten it up a little bit now. I envy you guys your ability to multitask, that you're obviously able to be on here and be typing and still be playing Valo at the same time. I would not be able to do that. I have to have one thing. I have to have one thing that I'm focused on. And I'll have lots of things that will pop into my mind while I'm doing this. Because my brain can't help it. You know that meme about if your brain was like a web page, you'd have like 1,000 tabs open and there'd be music coming from somewhere. That would be my brain. It'd just be like, there's always 1,000 tabs open in my brain. I think sometimes when I'm doing the art, it does sort of, maybe it closes some of those tabs, because it does allow me to focus somewhat. But I'm always thinking or worrying about other stuff. My brain is sort of going, hey, you need to be thinking about this. And this, and this. I think if I tried to watch a stream and play a game and be typing in the stream that I'm watching, it would be a little bit too much to get overwhelmed. I admire the fact that you can do it. I really like this mushroom in the picture though, because it's like, it's the biggest thing in the picture, even though it's not the main focus of the picture, because the guy on the snail is. I really like this big mushroom up at the top, because it's sort of like, it gives the perspective, it's towering over what's happening down at the bottom. And it just adds so much information to the picture of the world that they're in. Right, okay, so need to do a bit of shading under here. So just trying to add in a little bit of rough shading just underneath. Right, getting there, getting there. Right, okay, so I need to put in just a little bit more shading here. So just put that in like a bit of cross hatching. Right. Okay, so I think the rest of it is done in a lighter colour pen. So I'm going to switch out this black uni pen, and I'm going to switch it out for either the dark grey or the light grey. Which one? Let me try it out on a rough bit of paper. Hang on. Okay, I'll try the dark grey and see how that goes. These pieces in the background don't have outlines to them, just the odd occasional mark to imply something's going on in the background. So, okay. It's an interesting way of doing background texture, and I've never done this before. This is new to me. I really, really, really want to fill in the outlines. But I'm going to stick with the original feel of the piece. For these curly vine entrail bits at the bottom, I don't know how best to describe them. To go a bit slower on these ones, I think, because I don't want to have so much of a wobble. just going to put these in now. I can carry on the lines later. Okay, I like it though because it sort of shows off the background. Right, okay, so now I can just fill these in. There are certain like little bumpy lines here. That just sort of interrupt these straight lines. What is? I seem to have put in an extra line that doesn't need to be there. It's weird. Okay, so I guess I just fill these in now then. And then once all these lines are done, the picture will be done. But again, it's just a different line of how to do shading, and I would never thought of doing shading in this manner at all. So has anyone got any really interesting plans for the weekend? Got anything nice coming up? I don't mind if I miss out one or two lines. because I don't want these lines to be too close together, because I think if they're too close together then they're just going to imply too much shade. Going out for your mum's anniversary on Saturday. Oh, right, okay. What, for a meal or? No idea your father's planning it. Oh, okay. I'm finding this easier to move my whole arm down the page rather than sort of try and do this by moving my wrist. I don't know what we've got planned for this weekend. I guess it all depends on how Nick's appendix behaves. Right, and this was back here as well, wasn't it? So once I've done all these lines, then this picture will be done. I'll just erase any pencil marks that are left. Right, so just this bit at the bottom. The lines are coming this way, so let's just bring the center line here. Right, I got dinner. Crack House Bro. Finally a normal non-furry art stream. Welcome to the channel. We do draw furries sometimes, but I really like doing ink. Oh, thanks for the follow, Crack House. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. You can see the little slideshow down beneath my face cam, or the bits of art that we've done on this channel since I've been streaming. And you'll see that there is a lot of coloured pencil art, but the octopus that you can see, that was done in ink. There's a house that I did in ink, and there's a menagerie of insects that I did in ink. But I wanted to get more into doing fantasy pieces of art, and the artist who actually created this, in the top right corner, his name is Luke Eidenschink. He gave me permission to do a copy of this piece of art, which is my favourite in his book that he has recently released through a Kickstarter campaign. So, you know, huge shout out to Luke for doing that, giving me permission. My lines are starting to get a bit wonky now. I think I've drawn too many lines and they're getting a bit wonky, but that's okay. It's background shading. I just need to fill in that bit at the edge there. Just so it goes right up to the edge of the screen, edge of the paper. But there we go. There we go. It is done. The details are crazy. Thanks. It's the first time I've done a piece of art like this with different types of shading, because normally I would do quite realistic piece of art, as you can see from the slideshow down below, and so to do something that is mainly lines and this sort of shading for vines and things, this is completely out of my wheelhouse and not the sort of thing that I would normally do, but it has sort of opened my eyes to all the different ways that, you know, you can use different pen strokes to create what you want to create, and I just really I'm just really pleased with it, actually. Let me just, there's that bit there that needs to go up to the edge. So yeah, so there we go. So it is done. I think the other thing I really like about ink as well is that it's quick. It is relatively quick compared to like the colored pencil stuff that I do down below, which is really slow medium and is lots and lots of layers and blending, and whereas the ink, you know, you make a mark and you've got to be sure about the mark that you're making, because you're not going to be able to remove it, or you're going to have to find a really inventive way to sort of hide it. I like the snail, it's cute. Yeah, I really like the snail. He's like, there you go, I'll give you a close-up of the snail. He's really cute. I like the fact that he's got like this little helmet on. and I'm kind of curious about this guy that sort of sat on the back, this sort of like mystery rider of this snail. I mean, he's kind of, because he's got the staff and he's got the pipe, I kind of feel like he's got Gandalf vibes. And clearly he is tiny in this world where the snail is massive and the mushrooms are bigger. So it just makes me wonder about this sort of world that they're actually in. And I just think that it's a really good little piece. I just noticed a bit that I didn't do. Just need a little bit of shading. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and you know, huge shout out to Luke Eidenschink for letting me copy his piece of art. Do go and follow him if you can. He's got an Instagram, he's got a Patreon. Let me find his details so I can copy his details over for you. Hang on. Yeah, copy. There we go. So I've put his Instagram details in the chat. So do go over and have a look at his art. He does an amazing vast array of science fiction, fantasy, historic ink pieces. He uses a dip pen and ink. So hang on, a dip pen to create his art. But I didn't have the right nib to create this, so I just used a fine liner, Unipin fine liner. But yeah, go over and have a look at that guy. He is absolutely amazing. So there we go. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it today. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to all the raiders who came and joined. I really appreciated Star bringing over her little family. And that was really, really, really nice. And I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will be back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And I'm going to be working on the embroidery for this. So more mushrooms. I'm not addicted to mushrooms, honestly, but I just think that they looked cute, and I like the little snail on the top. And I haven't done embroidery for ages, since I did that fox that I showed you. And I've been seeing so much embroidery just lately, using like the thread painting technique to sort of really get the blends of colours, and I really want to sort of get back into that. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So if you want to join me for that, you are more than welcome. We'll have a cozy little chat while I'm stitching away. And yeah, if not, have a great weekend. And I will see you back here on Monday for some more art, depending on whatever it is I decide I'm going to draw. But yeah, so anyway, have a great evening, guys. Have a great weekend if I don't see you before that. And take care, look after yourselves, do something nice, treat yourselves. And I will see you again very soon, hopefully. Okay, bye.